but I don't think he has ever reached the highest stage. Maybe even Nawetan. I don't even think he has played Nawetan before.
Well, for Marodi Fitness, they're in white, blue socks, and we are on the way. The 16 Bura Kamara, the player who got us on the way there. Marodi is the team in the blue socks, blue shorts, and blue shirts. As they keeps possession. Left back Mustafa Sen. Ibrahim Ajuf for Gach Group. And it's a throw to Gach, but possession picked out. Captain Babu Karcham wanting to spread to the right side. This is Bakari Sise. Backs to his defensive pair. Galajo So. Onto Juf. Gets the return pass. Juf infield. That's Sawane Seni on the far side. For the Sane needing it, but Usman Juf benefits the throw, and Bakari Sise were picked out there by Musa Bujang, the striker for Marodi Fitness, and Modulamin Diba. Ball onto the left side. Usman Juf looks for support and gets it through Bakari Sise, sends it across. Cleared away by Kajali Baji, the central defender for Marodi Fitness. And the goalkeeper Serif Jalo positioning his players inside the box to be able to deal with the corner. Gach Group have not lost any of the games in this competition on their way to the final. Only one draw in their last 6. So they stand a strong ground here. In comes the corner. Behind for another corner. The second corner of the game, the second corner for Gach Group. This final is attended by the fans of the respective teams. And you could get the noise from the background there. Both teams well backed by their fans. Corner there. Bakari Sise, in comes the delivery. Well, it's a goal kick. Gach Group looking forward to getting an opener in the early exchanges of this game. This is Marodi, and they couldn't keep it. Aspar Usman Jata, the right back, and they benefit from a throw. Pa Usman to the captain Babu Karcham, returns the pass to Pa Usman. Ball intercepted for a throw in to Marodi Fitness again. Jata. And a foul there as Modulamin Manjang commits the foul. Taken quickly by Babu Karcham. Spreads it onto the far side. This is Marodi Fitness down there. Ben Silva gets the return pass from former Kasama. Ball picked out there by Gilajo So. Some experienced players in this Gach Group side, Momodu.
Indeed, experience counts a lot in football. If you look at them, it's a final. They know, obviously, you can't make many mistakes because if you do, you get punished. So as a team who has a very good record heading into this final with only one draw with the rest of their matches, they've won them. So they would definitely go into this final to make sure that they take their time, they study the game and see how their opponents play. So far it's been a 50-50 affair, not much is happening.
Former Kasama. In comes the delivery, away by Gach Brahma Juf. The captain Babu Karcham, hoofs a long one into the area and straight to the gloves of Omar Sise. Taking quickly there, trying to pick out Modulamin Diba. Diba was brought down, and Gach benefits from a free kick. Free kick to the team in white. Ibrahima Diouf. Now Seni Sawane. Marodi Fitness now. Ben Silva. Another foul. Yeah, Marodi Fitness also have experienced players. This is Bernard Silva, who plays for Fortune in the top tier.
Yes, when I saw the name, it really rings a bell. First time I'm like, okay, yes, this seems to be a player that I used to know, a player who used to play in the first division for Fortune FC. Yes, so definitely they have a good player in their ranks in Bernard Silva. I remember the brilliant goal he scored against Brikama United a long time ago, so that's beautiful. Good to see him play.
You know, most of these players, when they come down to play this competition, they don't want people to know because he is Bernard, but on their team list is Ben.
Ben. Interesting.
Anyway, Bakary Sisse's cross. Defender and the striker Ibrahima Fofana tangles, but the referee gives a free kick instead. Marodi Fitness were looking for the free kick to go their way.
It's not very close to the penalty area, Amadou. It seems to be very, very close. We're not sure about the line, whether it's in the 18, but it's very close.
It's just outside the box.
Yeah, that's outside the box.
Very close, as you indicated. And the free kick in a very promising position for Gach Group. And for the Sane, congratulates Ibrahima Fofana for winning the free kick at the promising position for Gach Group. As they lined up 3 players behind the set piece. A 4th one in Modulamin Manjang walks away from the scene, leaving the responsibility with Usman Diouf. Bakary Sisse. And it's well set up for Bakary Sisse and Usman Diouf. And Abdurrahman Job is also a player who plays for Hawks. I remember him scoring a very delightful free kick at the Independence Stadium when matches used to be played at night. In comes the delivery over the bar. A wasted one there for the Gach Group side.
Amadou, I remembered in the last final, we talked about teams and players not taking their opportunities. And I think exactly what we saw in the last final. One of the teams has several chances, failed to take their chances, and they get punished. Eventually, in fact, they have to lose the final because of that kind of situation. In football, when you have chances, this free kick was at a very good position. All you need is composure and making sure that you hit the target. Even if you hit it at the first shot, you know, it doesn't go into the net. The goalkeeper could save it, and then, you know, if he drops the ball, there could be a player who can do the follow-up and then maybe smash it into the net. So it can be a goal for the Gach Global FC team, but unfortunately, they missed out on this free kick.
Play and progress as Gach try to defend their lines. Seni Sawane wanting a free kick there. This is Babukar Cham for Marodi Fitness. Picks up his head, spreads play. Away by Gach Group, picked out in midfield there by Manjang, who wins the throw down the near side. And Bakari Sise. That's 40 for Juf, wanting to step over, but well tackle there as Marodi Fitness builds through Musa Bujang, the coach for Gach Group. That is, of course, Alaji Dean in the technical area there.
And Alaji Dean is the chief scout of Steve Travale's team. That is BST Galaxy.
Exactly. Interesting, absolutely interesting. Throw in close to the bench. That's Gach Group. Long one by Bakari Sise. One bounce and straight to the gloves of Serif Jalo, the netminder for Marodi Fitness. Goes high, away by Galajo Sow. Ball in midfield there, Bura Kamara. This is Musa Bujang for Marodi, but Sini Sawane chasing that one as Marodi benefits from a throw-in down the far side. This is Marodi, Bernard Silva. Bernard loses possession to Sini Sawane. Sini wanting to connect with Abdurrahman Job there, but intercepted by Mustafa Sen. And this is Fode Sane. Sane to Bakari. Now Juf Usman. Sise again. As the ball is played into the area. Ball headed down by Kajali Baji to his goalkeeper, Serif Jalo. And the referee gives a foul to Marodi Fitness. It's either Marodi Fitness or Gach Group who will be walking away with his trophy. Ball played quickly. Sen Mustafa dispossessed there. And this is promising for Gach Group. Shot comes in straight into the gloves. That was the fourth strike on goal that we've seen in this first half.
Yes, first strike, beautiful opportunity. The defender messed up and then he collected the ball running through to the goalkeeper, but the shot was a weak one and straight to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper make an easy save. That's really disappointing. I think he could have gone for glory. He could have hit the target, and if he had decided to beat the keeper on the sideways of the purse, that could have been a great opportunity. And an opportunity it was, but he missed it.
Free kick to Marodi Fitness. Bakari Sise committing the foul there. And former Kasama and Pa Usman Jata behind that ball as the goalkeeper Umar Sise positions his wall. It's going to be a free kick to Marodi Fitness at a promising position for them. A dangerous one for Gach Group, who have to defend this one. In comes the delivery against the wall. Modulamin Diba. A foul against Abdurrahman Job. Both of them will battle in the first division this season. Bernard Silva for Fortune and Abdurrahman Job for Hawks. Interesting.
It's going to be very interesting. I think the reason why it's called the Qcity Open Nawetan is basically, when you say the word open, yes, it does not restrict players who are playing in the first division. Maybe even if you are a professional footballer on holiday, you can be part of one of the Nawetan teams because it says open. So there are no criteria to say because you're a footballer, you've reached a certain level, you cannot be part of this.
Free kick to Marodi Fitness. Musa Bojang behind the ball. It's going to be an in-swinger. In comes Musa Bojang. Straight to the gloves of Omar Cisse, who launches it high. Away by C. Babukar, the centre back. Header picked out there, but he's been dispossessed. Ball back with Marodi. Well, that's a visionary kick from Amphal Cham, but won't trouble the goalkeeper for Gach Group. For the Sane wanting Omar Cisse to start, but Omar wants to play safe. Headed on Abdurrahman Job. Abdurrahman knows what Bernard knows what Abdurrahman can do, and Abdurrahman knows what Bernard can do. So that is why either of them is not ready to give the opponent the space. This is promising for Marodi Fitness. Shot comes in!
Oops, what a shot!
What a strike, what a save.
Absolutely, that's a brilliant shot. It has power, it has precision, and also was almost heading to the target, but brilliant goalkeeper also was equal to it. What a shot from this player. It was a very ambitious one. He went in for it, and once he beat the defenders, he sees that there is an opportunity. Let me strike, and indeed he struck. Just a little bit unfortunate.
Burak Kamara. You remember the Burak Kamara? It's like the Burak Kamara who plays for Fortune. And he's exactly the player. We have to confirm that. But I absolutely believe that he's the Burak Kamara. Well, that was a wonderful strike. He's an experienced striker. So there is a lot of experience in this final today. Burak Kamara, Bernard Silva, Abdurrahman Job, Usman Cisse, all experienced players. Galajo Sow, playing in the top tier of Gambian football. But anyway, it is 0-0 here as Gach Group benefits from a throw. The battle between Modlamin Diba there and Pa Usman. Bura battling. Yeah, it's the said Bura. That is the Burak Kamara who played for Fortune, and I remember him scoring in the CAF Champions League preliminaries here when Fortune were beating the Algerian side by 3-0. That was an exceptional display from the Petroleum boys. But this is the final between
Is there a chance there, Amadou?
Goalkeeper coming out of his line. The top scorers at the moment is, of course, Musa Bojang and Pa Usman Juf. Both of them are with 6 goals. And, of course, there will be the best goalkeeper award as well. So interesting.
And it's going to be between these two goalkeepers.
Yes.
Yes, that is Omar Cisse and Serif Jallo.
Yes.
Yeah. It's going to be very interesting because these awards encourage players. It gives them the boost. It gives them the morale to make sure that, you know, they give in the best of their efforts whenever they're playing a football match. And also, they're always ambitious to go for glory whenever they're playing in football matches. That's a free kick there for
Marodi. None of them will want to lose.
And the player currently behind the ball is Babukar Cham. Whether he's going to take it or not, we're not too sure. But Ahmad, it's not been that game of a good possession of football. We've not seen that. Either side are unable to control the game so far in terms of possession. All you see, one or two players passes, and then there is a break in play, either through a foul and a free kick or something like that.
Yeah, they want to go direct, want to get the goal, want to win. It's a final. Beautiful football doesn't count. Babukar Kamara, the captain. Can the captain lead by example from this free kick? Kamara! Off the wall. And a wasteful effort there. We've seen two of their set pieces unable to go beyond the wall.
Yes, that's another horrible kick, if you want to call it that, from Babukar Kamara as a team captain. He had good sight of goal on the wall on this other side. He could have at least decided to divert his shot away from the wall a little bit, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Another disappointing shot from the captain. Marodi FC are really struggling when it comes to their set pieces, and they are finding it difficult to settle in the game.
Lamin Ba, the coach of Marodi Fitness there, giving instructions. The captain and goalkeeper for Gach Group, Omar Sise, who is in contention for the goalkeeper of the tournament award, together with Serif Jallo. If one of them is to concede in this final, possibly the award goes to the other. If it is a draw and going to penalty shootout, we see what they can do in the shootout. A long ball from Gash Group away by Babukar C, the centre back for Marodi Fitness. And we're in the early exchanges of this four staff here at the Qcity. In the Q Group or QCell Open Nawetan. This is Modu Lamin Manjang, spreads it out, looking to connect with Abdurrahman Job, but Gash Group recycles possession. This is Fode Sane, and now Omar Sise. Omar into Ibrahima Juf. Juf walks it forward, and a foul on Modu Lamin Diba. This is Sawane Seni, the right back, plays it in field to Modu Lamin Manjang. Manjang to Diba, Modu Lamin. Diba to Job, flicks it forward for Bakari Sise to chase. Bakari miscued an effort there behind for a goal kick.
I don't know, Bakari, what he was thinking when he was, I don't know whether he was trying to cross the ball or whatever, but this is a very poor effort, disappointing. He must look at himself and say, you know what, I got this one wrong. Definitely he was having a good run on the left, and it could have been a very good opportunity to cross the ball. Maybe an incoming player running could have something out of it.
Cross in there, well read by Omar Sise, the netminder for Gach Group. Juf Ibrahima into Sawane Seni. Sawane back to Juf. Looks for options. Sends a long one. Job checks to his left. In comes the cross. But we picked out there by Serif Jallo. Gach Group attacking here. This is Usman Juf. He goes to ground. The referee urges him to get up as Marodi Fitness walks the ball out of defense. Spreading play out wide. This is promising for Marodi. Bernard Silva, face to face, inside the penalty area, steps over. Bernard now cuts to his left. Good defending there. Corner, the first corner for Marodi Fitness. Or is it a goal kick?
Beautiful, beautiful attacking football there on the left side. Bernard Silva doing a 1-2, almost bit the defender. but in the last foot, the defender had a leg to it, ricochets the ball for our corner kick. Beautiful play from them for the first time in the game so far. Beautiful exchange of passes and using the wings. And here is a corner kick.
Former Kasama goes short. Bernard returns the pass to Former inside the penalty area. Cross comes in. Picked out by Omar Cisse, who goes long. Away by Pa Usman Jata. This is Pa Usman again going in, but Musa Bujang committed the foul on the Abdurrahman Job, who has switched flanks with Usman Juf for Gach Group. Manjang goes long, quickly into Ibrahim Fofana, face to face with the defender, cuts him inside the penalty area, promising, cross comes in, well guarded. As Marodi Fitness plays it in field, Babukar, floating arm into his face, and a foul.
Just earlier on, Ibrahim Fofana beautifully controlled the ball on the left, running into the defense, and then decided to send a low pass, but there's no player at the time who was incoming to get that ball, at least to take a shot at the goalkeeper, and it was an easy save for the goalkeeper, but a beautiful run it was, and brilliant play from Gach Global FC. And on this occasion, a player down, the captain of Marodi FC, Marodi Fitness, currently having some treatment when he was being just knocked off of the first face there. So I would say still the game hasn't got to life in terms of beautiful attacking football, possessional football. You see it occasionally so far. Maybe probably as the game continues that would change a little bit. But like you said, it's a final. Nobody wants to make mistakes to get you punished.
Kajali Baji's long ball there, looking for Musa Bujang. He was expecting a foul to go his way. The referee had none of it. Ball taken quickly. Fude Sane, the centre back. Away by Modulamin. Juf Ibrahima plays it in field, connects, and Gach Group walks the ball from the right to the left. A battle there between Pa Usman Jata and Abdurrahman. Ball scooped away by Kajali Baji. It's a matter of a ping-pong affair now. Ball well possessed on the ground now, and of course Amfal Cham wins a free kick for Marodi Fitness. Quick play with Babukar Cham. Babukar wanting to connect there with Bura, and it's throw in. Cham returns the pass, but another intention to return the pass from Usman Jata, intercepted, and Cham now gets it for Marodi. Wonderful play and a foul. Free kick in a promising position for Marodi Fitness.
Very promising position, and the foul was an awkward one. The defender who was involved must be kicking at himself, looking at say, all I needed to do was just to close the gap for the incoming striker, but unfortunately he nudged him, and in that nudge, there you go. It's a foul, a free kick at a good position. The player taking the free kick, if he can just ban it, and there could be a player who could connect to it for a header, that will be very, very good for Marodi Fitness.
A two-man wall. Pa Usman Jata takes a deep breath. In comes the delivery. Another wasteful one.
Quite disappointing again. You see it time and time again, and you keep wondering when it's this going to end. in terms of the disappointment. As footballers, these are things you do on the training ground. If you can't go for a free kick like this, going straight to goal, all you need to do is crossing it in a way that your teammates can connect to it. But another disappointing and a wasteful one.
Cham Babukar. Marodi, his pass came off the hilt of the forward player Bura, and throw in there. Marodi fitness. Mustafa Sen to Bernard. Bernard wanting to connect his captain, but he's been coming from an offside position and had no intention there to touch the ball. Any attempt, the flag of the force assistant referee would have gone up for an offside. This is Ibrahim Ajuf for Gach Group, urges his right back to move forward. Plays a pass into midfield, and Abdurrahman Job goes to ground again, and a foul. The central referee Modu is on his best in the early exchanges. Another foul. For Gash Group as we enter the first half an hour. And of course, Seni Sawane will take this one, delivered into the penalty area. Sharif Jalo comes out, arm throws it, but it went straight to Mudulamin Manjang, who was judged to have used his arm to control the ball there. And it's a handball. This is Pa Usman Jata. Jata wanting to connect there with Kajali, a long ball forward for Bura to chase. This is Usman, due for Gach Group. Usman into Sawane Seni. Seni looks for options, lifts it forward, but straight to Marodi Fitness defense, and a clearance there. Ball is still in play. This is Ibrahima Fofana. Ibrahima to Sawane. They will walk the ball back to their defense. Bura coming back and wins possession for Marodi Fitness. And Amfal Cham going long, but well read by Sise in goal for Marodi. Manjang plays a forward pass. This is Usman Juf for Gach. Usman plays it forward, looking out to Seni Sawane, the right back. Wonderful play now. Gach Group cross comes in. Miss kick inside the penalty area. Delightful cross, but no connection to the ball.
Another wonderful run there, wonderful cross, but no connection for the player. And unfortunately, he missed out on his step, almost kind of slippery inside the penalty area. But if he had connected to that ball, that could have been a goal number one for Gach Global. But beautiful football.
Burak Kamara drops deep, picks out possession, plays it out wide. Offside. This is Sane Fodi. Sise Bakari runs forward. Both players are wondering which way this one will be going to, and
this is the assistant referee who is confused on this occasion, because from here we can see that it was the Gach Global player who get the ball for a throw-in.
Galaja Sow couldn't connect with a teammate there, and it's a throw-in to Marodi Fitness. Mustafa Sen for the team in blue. Looking out for Bernard, who flicks it forward. Away by Manjang. This is Kamara. Ball headed down. Manjang comes down. Bernard comes into midfield. And this is Amphal Charm. Wonderful football. Amphal going forward. But well tackled by Fude Sane. And this is Bakari Cisse. Well, Abdurrahman Job infield to Modu Lamin.
Oh my God. How can players take such a kick like that? The shot is short. This is unbelievable. This is very disappointing. The way he didn't even put power to it. He didn't put a lot of precision to it, not even trying to hit the target. Just look at that. That was a beautiful run, but the player who had the final touch to the ball, his kick was definitely disappointing.
A very disappointing effort there from Modlamin Diba. Well cut out by Brahma Juf. Sawane into Juf. Wonderful pass forward. The flag is up. Offside against Gach Group and in favor of Marodi Fitness. 0-0 in this QCell sponsored Open Nawetan here at Qcity, the final between the two sides. Well contested, both teams cancelling out each other. And this is Sen. Goes to ground. A foul in favor of Marodi. Cham wanting to connect with Silva, but Juf Sawane now. This is Bura Kamara. Amphal. Bernard wanting to turn but could not keep possession, and Gach Group walking it out of their defense, but well covered there by Amphal. Job gets it. The battle between Job and Amphal. Job.
Yes, I'm enjoying the game. Some beautiful moment there. Beautiful possessional football. I'm seeing some Babu Karsi here. Trying to make some gestures by part of the coaches. Not happy with one or two things. But lovely football from both sides. Keeping possession, the ball on the ground. This is what we love. This is what we want to see. And there is an opportunity. Oh!
Wonderful save. Header. Goalkeeper makes a second save for Marodi Fitness. Babukar C is the team manager. And the two players from Marodi Fitness down inside the penalty area, and the goalkeeper, of course, for Gach Group, Omar Cisse, is also down and receiving attention from the medical staff. And of course, the coaches will now get the opportunity to give some instructions to the players as there is stoppage in play.
Just before that incident, quite some fantastic football that we've seen from both sides, attacking wise, keeping possession, at least for some moment. And I think for Marodi Fitness, that was a real opportunity inside the box. They had a follow-up and then the goalkeeper had to save that. But prior to that, we've seen some good control of the ball, good possession, and the passing was accurate from both sides. And some good moments in terms of exchanges of passes that we've not seen for long in the game. And brilliant football from both sides, I would have to say. As we get close to the closing stages of the first half, that's fantastic from both sides.
The fans behind the teams, backing them, wanting them to go all the way to winning this trophy. But it has to be one team celebrating at the end of the day. Gach Group and Marodi Fitness battling it out in this QCell sponsored Open Nawetan final. Live from the Qcity ground. That's the team manager for Gach Group, Babukar C, commonly known to many as Nani. Well, he will want to see his side claim the title. They have not lost in their last 6 games. 2 minutes of stoppage time added on in the first half. And a third corner for Gach Group. Can they get something in the final minutes? Ball taking shot. In comes the cross. Well handled there by Serif Jallo, who arm throws and sets his team nicely in attack. Babukar Cham. Wonderful pass threaded forward, but a wonderful defending block there by Fode Sane. Bakari now for Gach Group. Malik Okajali Baji coming there to make the interception.
An agitated team manager. Normally it's the coaches who would be on fire, who would be on the edge. But it appears the certain team manager is on the edge.
Wonderful interchange of passes from Gach Group now. Cross comes in from Juf. It's still in play. The referee says corner. This will be the final action of the first half. Fourth corner for Gach Group. As we are closer to the final exchanges in this first half. Bakari Sise there. And Abdurrahman Job is also there. As Coach Dean is on his technical area, giving instructions. Corner delivered. Behind for another corner. And this time around, Gach Group will want to go long. In comes the delivery. Not a good one though. Scooped away. And the referee says enough is enough in the first half. Half time, Gach Group nil, Marodi Fitness nil.
Yes, first half, not the best of football for the first 30-35 minutes. But we've seen in the last 5 minutes or so, brilliant football from both sides in terms of attack. The only poor thing I would describe this game is the execution of free kicks, the execution of corner kicks from both sides have been awful. But aside from that, we've seen some glimpses of good football, glimpses of good control of the ball, possession, going up front and trying to look for goals. Both goalkeepers haven't been tested in terms of a powerful shot, having to make a brilliant save or things like that. We've not seen much of that. But aside from that, it's been a brilliant game of football, and also with lots of ambience from both sets of supporters. And I can see, yes, the love for the teams in terms of love affair and also sense of ownership. A lot of people that I saw from the Gach Global team who are from the Manjai area, in fact, some members of their committee are here, the Manjai Sports Committee. They're all very close to the Gach Global team. I'm sure it's a team from around that end. And for the Marodi Fitness team as well, they've not done that much bad, especially going up front. They've had some glimpses of good shots at goal, but overall it's been disappointing when it comes to the free kicks and corner kicks, Amadou, throughout the game.
Thank you very much, Mamadou Gajaga. We will be back for the second half, live from QC.
Easy.
It's on.
Well, it's all right. Thank you very much. We are back in the second half, and It's the QCell sponsored Open Nawetan. The final here at Qcity between Gach Group, the team in white, and Marodi Fitness, the team decked out in the blue. And the starting 11s on change. Sheriff Jallo in goal for Marodi Fitness. The back four, Pa Usman Jata as the right back, Kajali Baji partnered Babukar C in defense, and Mustafa Sen on the left side of Marodi Fitness defense. Amphal Cham is the holding player, and in front of him in midfield is Babukar Cham, the captain, and the former Kashama. The front three for Marodi Fitness is Musa Bojang, Bura Kamara, and Bernard Silva. For Gach Group, Usman Sise, the captain, is between the sticks. Seni Sawane, Ibrahim Juf, Fode Mane, and Bakari Sise, the back four. Modulamin Diba, Modulamin Manjang, and Galajo Sow, the midfielders. And the front three is led by the striker Ibrahim Fofana, flanked by Usman Juf and Abdurrahman Job. We're in the first minute of the second period. The scoreline remains 0-0. As both teams want to go forward and win this. And of course, they will want to celebrate long into the night for winning this. And free kick to Marodi Fitness on the near side. Fans turning up to witness this encounter. Two players battle in the air, controlled there by former Kashama. Manjang tracking and ended up fouling Bernard Silva in the process. That's Bura Kamara. They were together at Fortune.
I think Bura was even a former international.
Yes.
Yeah, one time played for the Scorpions, and played for the junior teams as well. Yeah, had a time in the Ghanaian league, and then later on moved on to somewhere in the United Arab Emirates. Yeah, had its spell also in the Bangladeshi league. Good to see Ibrahim Kamara Bura.
Babukar Cham with a free kick. They have not been good in set pieces. At least this one got to a teammate who could not direct the effort on goal. Bakari Sise. Tackled there by Pa Usman Jata. Usman Juf has been dispossessed by Foma. And free kick. Cham. Foma. Kasama. Amphal. Foma again. Abdurrahman Job picks out the loose ball from Foma. Coming together there between the goalkeeper and
that's a bad clash there.
Diouf,
yeah, very bad clash from the striker and the goalkeeper. But I hope it's not that much painful. The player is still down. A Gach Global player having some treatment. Well, the captain for Marodi is not very much happy. Complaining about his teammates also. And the goalkeeper is making also some gestures. Play is temporarily halted. The second half still 0-0. Well, I know there is a lot of ambience on the background, but once a goal goes in, that's when the real ambience would start. And that's what we want to see when you're playing a football match or you're watching the game, especially as a neutral. The goals definitely get you into, on your toes, and then you feel good.
Play resumes with a drop ball for the goalkeeper. Away by Gash Group. Wonderful forward pass for Abdurrahman Job. Can he get to that one? Keeps it under control. Checks to his left. Plays it into Manjang. Manjang slips the pass forward. Ball guarded there for the goal kick. Goal kick to Marodi Fitness. Bernard. Challenged by two players there. Cisse. Promising for Gach Group. Good defending there. And they were able to walk the ball out of their defense. Former slipping a pass forward. This could be promising, but a weak pass there. Could not get to the intended player as Safote Sane dealt with the danger there. He's on the ball. Sane Fode. Forward to midfield. Modulamin Diba. Cisse Bakari lifts it forward. This could be promising for Juf. Can he control inside the area? Juf. The goalkeeper, Serif Jalo, coming out, and Juf commits a foul. The first yellow card of the game.
Yes, that's definitely a poor challenge from the striker, but you could understand that, he couldn't control himself because it was a run, and then he's fighting for the ball on that occasion. Even the reverse angle has shown that a bit of frustration for him, but also the goalkeeper in pain because he had to come out to get hold of the ball. Ibrahim Fofana being the culprit there. So let's hope that it's not too serious. But you could see from his reaction, it must be very painful. And for the goalkeeper, they would definitely have to have all the time the physios on the pitch. So far, we've seen some glimpses of good football, but not on a prolonged occasion. It's once in a while from either side, but not that much of a control. And there have been too many stoppages. Is it because it's a final? Is it because of the approach of the teams? No one wants to get punished first for a particular grave mistake. And it's not that much an open game where chances are created a lot by both teams. Yeah, but the goalkeeper is getting back to his composure again. We're seeing some substitutions there.
Yeah, substitution will be effected for Gach Group. Modulamin Diba is making way for Alaji Kujabi. And we are back in action as the goalkeeper Serif Jalo is okay. And sends a long one there from the free kick. Bura Kamara foul by Bakari Cisse. Gash Group looking to defend this one. Taking shot. Charm. Charm has been dispossessed but managed to regain possession. And the pass. Unable to find a teammate there. Throw in. Bakari Cisse. Free kick to Gash Group. Juf. Sini Sawane. And now Sawane again. Foul on Alaji Punjabi, the new entrant. That's Galajo Show. Manjang slips the back pass to Sane, who lifts it high, but couldn't pick out Job down the far side. Osman Jada's throw. Cham, wonderful play. This is Bernard Silva. Looking forward to bring Marodi Fitness forward. Face to face with a new entrant. Bernard checks to his right, inside the penalty area. His pass, well read. As Usman Juf walks the ball out for Gash Group. Wonderful pass down the far side. And they're threatening. Ball cuts infield. And a shot comes in. Well saved. There. There's a foul.
That's a free kick at a very good position for Gash Global FC. Or if you like, the Gash Group. The referee having some words there.
Manjang to effect this one. What was he thinking there? Look at the position of the set piece and where he played the ball.
That's an awful idea of sending the ball all the way and all you get is a throw in. And that's definitely terrible kick. He had lots of options. He could nudge it inside a box and create a 50-50 challenge for his teammates, but he decided to go all the way on the far left side. Couldn't connect to a player, and then it was out for a throw-in to the opposition. That's a foul.
It's still 0-0 here. The player sent on earlier for Gach Group is, of course, Omar Bajan, who's wearing the number 16, and a change in personnel when it comes to the formation. Bajan dropping to the right back, and Seni Sawane moving further up the pitch. As Usman Juf slots into midfield. He was playing in the wing in the first half. Foul and a free kick to Marodi Fitness. Both sides looking forward to getting the opening goal here. We have played 15 minutes in the second half. The scoreline remains 0-0. Cham Babukar, the captain. In comes the free kick. Header, but he was able to keep it in play. Babukar see the central defender who went forward for the set piece. And there will be a substitution again for Gach Group. They're sending on Karamo Shah. And Karamo Shah is the number 11. He also comes in to play a part in this final. Babukar C lines up this ball for Marodi. C goes long. Flicking header there. Goal kick to Gach Group. The floodlights are on here. Well, there is no cause for alarm or so because we are in Qcity, and it's a ground that we used to host night games, so there needs to be no concern as to the longevity of the game.
Exactly, as we're heading towards darkness, or it's already dark, but that's a good opportunity there.
Good defending by Babukar C. Babukar Cham there, promising for Marodi Fitness. Bernard Silva brings it under control. Silva Bernard face to face with the right back, checks to his right, shot block, corner. Referee tosses out a yellow card to the new entrant Pa Omar Bajan. Corner taking shot, and the execution from Captain Babukar Cham, not the best of ones.
All the corner kicks, the executions have been very, very poor. I don't know if it is the individual players who choose not to get some accuracy, or is it a long-standing problem? But here is another opportunity.
Seni Sawanes cross behind for a corner. Corner on the near side. Osman Juf for Marodi or Gach Group. Away, and two players had a serious collision there. And of course,
that looks ugly. Concoction, a class of heads. usually very painful, and at the same time it appears to be a clash, and one of them is the head and the other player is already up on his feet.
It's Bura
Camera.
as the coach for Marodi Fitness talks to the players there. Amphal Cham, Bernard Silva, former Kasama, getting the instructions there from the coach. And a host of dignitaries here. The chairman of the Q group, Mr. Mohamed Jah, referees. Of course, we also have Chorno Samba, a former Gambian international, who is now doing very well with an agency helping Gambian players secure moves to sign professional contracts. Adam Obujang, the likes of Dembo Sedikan, and the list goes on. Bura is okay and back on his feet. The Marodi Fitness Football Club lined up another substitution, and we will know who is he coming on to replace. It's still 0-0 here. 20 minutes to 7 p.m. local time. 22 minutes played in the second half.
It appears Amadou Bura is still in pain. He's already out of the field of play as he's been hit completely. Has to be treated outside the pitch, and there's been stoppage in play for quite some time. This does not look good. Is he already substituted? It appears.
It's the Bura is wearing 16, and the
number 14 goes in. Yeah,
the board indicates the substitution. It looks like he was headed around the ear, and it's really painful. And they decided to take a precautionary measure to withdraw him there because he can feel the penalty. Penalty to Marodi Fitness as Musa Bojang was brought down inside the penalty area. That was the foul.
Oh, that was a foul.
That
Bad
was
tackle.
the foul given by the central referee. He was spot on and he pointed straight to the spot.
Yeah.
Opportunity Marodi Fitness.
Marodi Fitness. The tackle was a bad one. You could see it. He couldn't get the ball. Instead, he got the leg of the player. But the Gach Global team are not happy. Do they think it's a soft? That's a bad tackle.
23 minutes.
From the defender, he was trying to get the ball, couldn't get the ball. And that's going to be huge, huge chance for Marodi Fitness to get an opportunity to score. As we've passed midway of the second half. 24 minutes played in the second half. A player who is injured is still on the ground. Musa Bojang.
The penalty will be taken here, and who is going to be handed the responsibility here? It's an important one for the team in blue, that is Marodi Fitness FC, and Gach Group will have to rely on their goalkeeper Omar Sisse. Interesting moment here. It looks like Musa Bojang,
himself will be taking the responsibility. The ball is with him. Penalty to Marodi Fitness. The captain is walking towards the ball. Picks it up. Bernard is in the area. Musa Bojang, the player who was fouled, is also in the area. As he walks off.
I think the referee says he has to go out.
Yeah, he wanted to take it
himself.
but he was on the pitch and received treatment, and the referee urges him to get off the play, the field of play, for this penalty to be taken. What if he was the penalty taker for the team?
For the team, yes.
There was no room for him to take it.
Absolutely. That's going to be controversial. Let's see what happens here, Amadou.
Now Captain Babukar Cham takes the responsibility. Babukar marches onto the ball. Babukar Cham sends the keeper the wrong way. Marodi Fitness takes the lead here in Qcity, and the players celebrates with the fans, and a selfie there as Marodi Fitness takes the lead from a penalty.
Beautiful penalty, well taken, calm, neat, and wonderful finish. Bit the keeper. Fantastic. A moment for Babukar Cham, the captain, who puts his side. Marodi Fitness a 1-0. And then now we are seeing is it the Gaj Global team? He's the CEO of Gaj Global.
Yes.
Is the one who just arrived. Came at a bad time.
Absolutely.
When his team conceded. But what a penalty. So now we have a goal and the atmosphere is back to life again.
He came in at a very bad time because his team, or the team that's been named after him, conceded at a time when he was coming in.
Let's
to
look
take
at
his
the penalty again. Let's watch it again. A reverse angle.
Beautiful. Beautiful
Beautiful, captain. Oh, goalkeeper the wrong way. Neatly finished. Beautiful. Fantastic goal.
The captain leads by example. Bura looks to be heading to hospital. Not a very serious injury, but I think the officials and the team wanted to take a precaution, and it's absolutely very key because the issue of concussion is not an issue that is treated lightly when it comes to football now. So it's important to take precautions with players, and we hope he recovers quickly from that, as the two players there, the goal scorer Babukar Cham, in confrontation with an opponent there. In comes the delivery from a free kick from Gat Group. Ball headed on. They're looking for a handball. The referee gives a corner indicating that the ball came off the defender's head. Corner on the near side. And Karamo Sar walks away from the ball, handing the responsibility to Usman Juf. In comes. Well, there is a collision inside the penalty area, or the referee is seeing everything that is going on inside the box. And the Marodi Fitness player is on the ground inside the 6-yard box.
So another player injured. That doesn't look very okay. Also holding his head when they already had almost what looks like a nasty injury to Bura Kamara, holding his earlobe for quite a moment. Now he has to be taken to hospital. There's another player also on the ground. Lots of challenges here.
The players will wait for the said player on the ground to receive treatment before we could resume play here. And Gach Group are lining up another sub. We'll tell you this player when he steps onto the pitch, because he's an absolute brilliant player and has the experience. This is a corner to Gach Group. Usman Juf leaves it to Bakari Cisse. Cisse delivers an in-swinger. Header cleared, but partially though inside the area, shot comes in high and wide. And the substitution.
Clearance. The clearance was very, very poor.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It's going to be another substitution.
The number 2 coming on is Sidiki Jawara. He has played for Samga, played for Gamtel, played for Real de Banjul, was in Israel for a brief spell. I know that it's due to some of the instability there. That's why he's back in the country, but he's an absolute brilliant left back, and he's also very, very good in set pieces with a powerful left foot. He's been sent into this action as we have played half an hour in the second half. Is Gach Group who are trailing Marodi Fitness by a goal to nil, courtesy of a 26-minute penalty in the second half from Captain Babukar Cham, neatly dispatched by the number 5 for Marodi Fitness. Everyone behind the ball from the team that had their noses in front threw a penalty. This is promising for Gach Group, but foul committed as Ibrahim Cham. This is what they should not be committing frequently, because Sidiki Jawara is an absolute brilliant player when it comes to set pieces with his left foot.
It's going to be interesting to see what he can do from this very good position of free kick, as Gach Global look for an equalizer, because already they conceded in the second half, 26 minutes. They're in the position to fight back, to make sure that they get the game level before full time. Maybe probably goes into penalty shootout. We are not sure. But this is at a very good position, Amadou.
Free kick inside the D. At a promising position, and a very, very promising position for Gach Group, and in a dangerous position for Marodi Fitness. It's going to be Sidiki Jawara off the wall. This is Bakari. Cisse offside. Powerful drive, but against the wall.
Yes, Sidiki went for power without getting onto the target, and then always when you do that, it's very likely that you're going to hit the wall, and that's exactly what happened. He will be definitely disappointed that he hasn't hit it well. Went for power, but he was blocked by the wall.
Goalkeeper being warned by the central referee that is taking a lot of time to effect the kick there. Jawara Sidiki helps it forward. And of course, Paumar Bajan committing the foul there. The clock is ticking, and it's in favor of Marodi Fitness and not in favor of Gach Group. 35 minutes of the second half played. as the two teams fight for this trophy. And now it's advantage Marodi Fitness because they're leading 1-0. Flicking header there, miss kick, promising. Bojang again. Omar Bojang! Musa rather smashing that one over the top. He should have taken another touch and find his way into the penalty area.
Most definitely, he could have controlled, still continue the run, and then look for a particular place where to place the ball. But he went for, glory when he wasn't in a good position, and the shot went wide. That could have definitely maybe killed the game for us, sealed the scores. But it's still open. 1-0 is not the best of score lines in a football game.
Long one forward, flicking header there as Gach Group continues to push in charge of an equalizer. Here they come down the left wing. In comes the cross. Partially cleared though. A bicycle kick clearance by Bernard Silva, who drops down to help his team defend. A yellow card there to Karamosa. A yellow card, and
that was a nasty tackle.
Yeah.
It's gonna look ugly, and this is very important for Marodi Fitness because the more time is wasted, the more it favors them, prolongs the game. A lot of frustrations for the Guys Global FC. So it's gonna be interesting because every foul that you commit, it's going to eat into the time, and definitely, even if there is going to be added time, it slows the momentum of the game. The tempo that you had will drop again because of frustration.
You've seen another player. I've seen another player who has played Gambian top division and even won the league. Lamin Sedikan alias Lefo for Fortune is the number 9 for Gach Group.
The brilliant free kick taker.
They've assembled so many brilliant players, but it looks like it's not going well for them. Well, the free kick will be taking and 38 minutes in the second half. Any second that takes is in favor of Marodi Fitness, and the time is absolutely not in favor of Gach Group as they push for an equalizer. Battle in the air, away by Gach Group, and a header. Musa Bojang loses out to Juf Ibrahima. He wants to turn there, and he's been fouled. Looks for a yellow card, and of course the referee hands a yellow card to Musa Bojang, the forward. He was playing in the wing. Now that Bura Kamara was taking off, he has moved central. This is Sawane Seni wanting to place a pass to Sidiki Jawara. Could not get to the intended player. Throw into Gach Group. This is Juf. Juf loses out, and this is promising for Marodi Fitness. It's a 2v2, but my goodness,
God.
Alaji Kuchabi decided to chip.
Yeah, he chipped the ball but misses the target. That would have just definitely sealed the play. I don't know what was the goalkeeper thinking. Coming off his line, that was a great opportunity. He could have made it 2-0. Yes.
Marodi
And
Fitness commits another foul
free kick.
on the edge of the penalty area, and a free kick to Gach Group.
Another
The fourth
yellow
official
card.
is getting ready to line up. How many minutes will there be when it comes to stoppage time?
7 minutes.
7 minutes of stoppage time. Gach Group have to get an equalizer in 7 minutes. Marodi Fitness have to defend well, not to concede in 7 minutes, to walk away with a trophy here as champions of the QCell Open Nawetan. And of course, it's another free kick for them to defend. They have to defend this. And the referee is urging the wall to be in its position. Lamin Sedikan alias Lefo and Sidiki Jawara behind this ball. These players have played Gambian top division, that is the Gambia Football Federation National League Division 1, and they have a very, very vast experience. Lamin Sedikan off the wall. Lefo recycles it and connects Bakari down the far side. Gaj Group pressurizing in search of an equalizer into the penalty area. He goes to ground, nothing wrong there. Another foul, this time on Lamin Sedikan Lefo. This is Sane Fode, sends a long one. Away for player down. He's been urged to get up, and of course he's not happy with that. The players coming together there, but there is nothing like.
And now it's getting very feisty. Yes, a tackle flying here now and then, and tempers getting flared.
Bernard becomes the peacemaker there as he pushed away Babu Kersi. And the referee produced a yellow card there as the defender gets his name taken by the central referee. In comes the long throw from Sidiki Jawara. Away by Marodi Fitness. Jawara's cross comes in. Promising! He's in! Was it over the line? No. Wonderful defending there from Marodi Fitness. I thought that one was in.
Well, it looks like, we're not sure. Maybe when we see the reverse angle, the replay, whether it has passed the line. We don't have goal line technology, but let's look at it again. Looks to
Wonderful
be a powerful
ball.
hit, good control.
Good
yes,
well,
but that's beautiful football, and then a cross.
4 minutes of stoppage time to play.
Play.
In comes the cross. Hooked away by Marodi Fitness.
Lots
away.
of pressure.
Clearance there, and
that'd be
Musa
a good
Bujang
counter.
will go on the counter.
Yes.
This is promising for Marodi Fitness. The
Yes,
goalkeeper
yes,
coming
the
out of his
goalkeeper coming
line.
out of his line.
And clears. He urges his teammate to play it forward. This is Karamo. He needs it and gets it now. Karamo checks to his left, fouled in the process. And every Marodi Fitness player goes back to their own half to defend this one. A long ball forward. A tussle on the near side. In comes the cross, a low cross. Miscue there. A scramble in the penalty area. Another scramble headed down. Still. It's getting interesting in the final minutes here.
Wow. Very, very interesting there. Lots of attacking football. But how on earth can he not make a goal chance here? And he's going down claiming for a penalty. But what a clearance from the defense. A goalkeeper going down, another player going down. Well, what are we seeing here? The game is getting very lively, very interesting. Towards the closing minutes, we're deep into the 7 minutes added on time now. And there you go, the goalkeeper goes down, and he doesn't realize that this time is going to be added on.
Yeah, that's the mistake most of the players have here. They always thought that when the board is up, if it is 5 or 6 minutes, once that is done, it's done. Any time that is wasted, either in stoppage time or regulation time, is added by the central referee. And we have 2 minutes of stoppage time to play, but we will go beyond that. That is the minimum that we're going to have.
Some team manager is on the edge, busy.
Anyway, ball pumped away there by the Marodi Fitness defense line. And every player, bar the goalkeeper Omar Cisse, is in Marodi Fitness half. And the ball is played back to the keeper, Omar Cisse. Omar now slips a pass forward, picked out on the near side by Yassinis Sawane. He lifts a long one into the penalty area. Goalkeeper comes out and grabs it. Another player down on the ground again, Gajaga.
Yes.
Kajali Baji.
Another eating into the time again, some seconds being wasted here. The goalkeeper goes down, and it is as if a mountain has fallen on him. Then his teammate also is doing the same thing. But if the referee should add on the time that is wasted again by the goalkeeper of Marodi, and then another player, this getting very, very interesting towards the closing stages. The 7 minutes added on time, it's gone exactly, but with the referee add another 2 weeks or so. Ball goes into the net but wouldn't count.
The whistle has already gone for a foul.
Appears there is a foul before.
We have already played the 7 minutes of stoppage time, but a lot of stoppages inside the 7 minutes. A long one. The referee has exactly blown.
Yes, the referee.
Final whistle at 7 minutes 23 seconds.
Yes.
You're surprised on that?
I'm surprised because inside the stoppage time there were stoppages as well. Usually time wasting. Yes, some of them were fouls, but the goalkeeper for Marodi, there you could see it. Well, 1-0 it ended. Marodi Fitness winning the final on this occasion. The Qcity upon Nawetan. Guide group hard luck to them. One penalty in the second half decided it, scored by the captain. That is Babukar Cham for Marodi Fitness. Fantastic occasion, good atmosphere here at the Qcity football field. Lots of support, good ambience as well. We've witnessed a good football.
They have not lost in this competition, Gach group, but have lost where it mattered most, because this is a battle for the trophy, and they've lost to Marodi Fitness. Their captain, Babukar Cham, led by example as he dispatched a neat penalty in the 26th minute of the second half, and that goal was enough to hand Marodi Fitness the trophy of the 2024 QCell sponsored Open Nawetan.
Fantastic. It's going to be interesting for the Gach global players to reflect on this score, because for them, they've played very well. They had the chances, but couldn't capitalize on the few that they had, especially towards the closing stages of the game. I think definitely they could have scored when 7 minutes added on time was raised. They've came close at least on 3 occasions, but thanks to brilliant defending, good goalkeeping, and also for the Marodi Fitness players defending for their lives, they made so that they sealed their victory. It's 1-0. It's not a scoreline that's flattering, but if you can keep it tight at the back, and that's exactly what they did, well, we have to say congratulations to them for being resolute at the back. They got the goal in the nick of time when it mattered most, and they were able to seal their victory. Hard luck to Gach Global for putting up a lot of fight, for fighting up to the last minute, giving it all their best. But their best wasn't enough on the night to give them the victory.
Well, immediately Burak Kamara walked out of the pitch through injury. A penalty came up for Marodi Fitness, and they were able to dispatch that penalty, and that was the goal that handed them the trophy here. As we can see, the coronation will come very soon. The winners, Marodi Fitness, they've been fit and they made it count, as the team implies. And Gach Group losing the finals. Congratulations to Marodi Fitness, and then hard luck to Gach Group. Two teams that produce experienced players battled for the final and battled for the trophy and the gold medal. But at the end of the day, no goal from open play. It took a 26-minute penalty in the second half to settle this final, as the captain Babukar Cham led by example, and then shows that Marodi Fitness are champions of the 2024 QCell sponsored Open Nawetan. The final here at Qcity, and in attendance, of course, as we stated earlier on, the chairman of Q Group, Mr. Mohamed Jah, and a host of other dignitaries as well. And the celebrations will go on and on and on and on for the winning team. And of course, the losing team have to reflect to why and how they considered this defeat, and come back better next year if they are to come back to this competition. But we have come to the end, Gajaga.
Well, absolutely, we've come to the end of this marathon final, which had to go under the floodlights because the game had been prolonged. It appears to be heading for a 0-0 draw, and then maybe penalty shootout deciding it. But guess what? Once Marodi Fitness got that penalty, the 26th minute of the second half, their captain Babukar Cham stepped in, kept his composure, look at the goalkeeper, and then bang, he hit it on the target and ensured the goalkeeper was sent to the wrong way. That was eventually the only goal of the game. But as well, we've seen where a beautiful and powerful shot went in. It appears it went into the net, but from our position, the referee knows better. It wasn't a goal for Gach Global. That would have been a fantastic equalizer. So unfortunate for them. And now it's the ceremony for the award presentations. We were supposed to have the leading goal scorer of the competition, but two players are neck and neck, Musa Bojang and Pa Usman Juf. Yes, are the players who scored 6 goals each in this competition. And for the best goalkeeper awards also should have been one of these goalkeepers, the two. But it now appears some of these awards have to be said, because in the best goalkeeper category is Sirif Jallo for Marodi Fitness, who eventually won the final. And then you have Gach Global's FC's Omar Cisse. Now, we can assume that it's the winning team's supporters who are definitely having some fanfare, enjoying themselves in the middle of the pitch. After their side, Marodi Fitness triumphed by 1-0 in this final at Qcity. The competition is called the Qcity Open Nawetan. And of course, sponsored and supported by QCell Swinyu Boss. Well, the final from the dignitaries, Gach Global there. Abubakar Jawara is his name, the CEO of Gach Global Company. If you have missed the goal, that's it. Babukar Cham stepped in, captain of the team. He did what captains would do when they're calling, and that's the beautiful goal he scored there. And some of the dignitaries there, as we've said, Abubakar Jawara, the chairman or the CEO of Gach Global, Mohamed Jah, the chairman of the Q Group, some host of other people, Cherno Samba, former Gambia international, now a player's representative, and also one of the senior referees there, Omar Salah, as well as Sidi Mane, the head of the referees at the Gambia Football Federation, Omar Jaji, the president of the Sports Journalists Association of the Gambia, and a host of others. We are waiting for the presentation of awards. Very shortly, you will see the presentation of those awards. A beautiful giant trophy, which is going to be lifted by Marodi Fitness. Well, Amadou, we were looking for goals. We haven't had many of them. Only one was enough to decide the final.
Absolutely, one goal was enough to decide this final, and as you rightly stated, it didn't come from the open play. Looking at the quality of the players that we have from both sides, from Marodi Fitness and Gach Group, you expect to, of course, have goals in regulation time or in open play. But this is a final. The two teams will definitely not want to concede early or want to concede. And at the end of the day, it took a tackle inside the penalty area for the central referee to award a penalty. And the captain for Marodi Fitness, who was leading his team by example from the word goal, stood up to take the responsibility and executed the penalty very, very, very nicely. And that was absolutely enough to take this team to the dreamland, that is of course winning the trophy. And since conceding the goal, they defended as a team. They were absolutely together and stuck defensively as a team, and cancelled out every threat that came their way from the Gach Group team. So I think looking at the way they defended after going in front, they really deserve to go home as champions of this 2024 QCell Open Nawetan. And it's up to the other teams to see what they can do come next year, whether they can take this off the hands of Marodi Fitness. But we've seen a very good final, and of course at least we've seen a goal. We did not get dragged into the issue of penalty shootout, because in most of the cases in the finals, of course you can see the signing of course medals there. QCell 5G, QCell the sponsors of this tournament, and Marodi will be very happy, and I think even the losers will not feel bad, because they will be celebrating, and of course they will get a very good runners-up prize. So it's been a very, very well contested final, and yeah, good that we're witnessing this final here, and it's also going well for them, going well for us in Senegal as well.
Yeah, looks like from a goal down to 2-1 at the moment. That's if you're following the developments of the Gambia under-17 team in Senegal for the WAFU A competition. That's some good news coming on from there, but the game is far from over. The team is under intense pressure. we see how it ends there. But it appears Amadou in that competition, the winner of the competition and the runner-up gets into the African Under-17 Championship. The last time we were there, this was a long time ago.
That was Algeria 2009.
Yes.
Some 15 years ago.
15 years ago.
So by then, most of these kids were not born.
Absolutely.
So they are on the verge of creating history. But as you said, it's a long way to go. But let's remain hopeful that they can absolutely etch their names in the history books of Gambian football by becoming the fourth team to qualify the Gambia to the African Cup of Nations since 2009.
Yes, we're looking forward to that. We wish them all the best of luck. From your pictures, you've just seen the only goal that decided this final. It's a penalty spot kick from the penalty spot. It's a game that had it all. Yes, there had been some poor moments in the execution of free kicks, corner kicks, but there you go. A penalty that decided
So how are we going to know
who lifts the trophy. And Marodi Fitness exactly are the team who are going to lift the trophy in a moment. In the award presentation, Babukar Cham sending the goalkeeper the wrong way. That is Omar Sise, the Gach Herbal team. I've seen some glimpses of beautiful football in the intervals. Not throughout the game, but however, towards the end, we've seen some beautiful possession of football. Occasionally though, sometimes players are hesitant. Sometimes, maybe because it's late in the game, you can see there are some tired legs. But any moment from now, if you're just joining us, this is QTV. I'm Mamudu Gajaga and Amadou Tamba. We will head back to the award ceremony where some medals are going to be awarded to both the winner and the runner-up. It's going to be the most disciplined team. The leading goal scorer, of course, has to be said. Two players neck and neck. Musa Bojang and Pausman Juf, the best goalkeeper, also likely going to be said, or maybe it's going to be given to the winner of the final, that is Sirif Chalo. Let's see how that's going to pan out.
Interesting one, by the way, as we await the ceremony, that is the award ceremony, and also individual awards as well.
Any moment from now, we are going to go into the award ceremony where we will be joined by our colleague Ibrahim Balde to bring you the proceedings of the award ceremony. In this final, that was decided by a single goal from the penalty spot scored by Babukar Cham in the 26th minute of the second half. He sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, and eventually Gach Global tried to bounce back. They couldn't get a goal. Qcity Open Football Nawetan 2024 has gone down to the wire. Today is the final. And the game is over. 1-0 Marodi Fitness against Gach Group. You're just waiting for the presentation of awards any moment from now. Some good news coming from Senegal in chess, to be precise. Gambia under-17 leading by 2-1 in the semi-finals. The game is not over yet. Let's see how that one goes. If they win the semi-final against Mali, they would be back to the Under-17 African Championship for the first time since 2009. That's going to be 15 years ago.